my wasabis, this is Jirbie from Couchwasabi. So for today's EO Spotlight, I'm going to be featuring or putting the spotlight on Young Living's Deep Relief. This is another limited edition oil. Not sure if you've heard of it, not sure if you've tried it, but today, let's get to know more about it. Alright, so if you're new here, I am Jirbie. I'm a certified aromatherapist, graduate of New York Institute of Aromatic Studies. I finished my level 1 and I also specialize in French aromatherapy, and most of my trainings are backed by formulations, botanical beauty, so all those cosmetics and stuff. And I do a lot of these smell test videos, essential oil review videos, and a lot of other lecture type videos also you can find here on my channel. Just check my playlist. If you are interested with essential oils, I have a separate playlist for that. I think I have over 100 videos about essential oils that you can watch. If you want to hear my lecture type videos, go over at couchwasabi TV. So just type in and search on YouTube couchwasabi TV. I do have some free for access episodes there, but a lot of my other more specialized topics are migrated to Patreon. Patreon is my membership only access. That's about only $2 per month, so 100 pesos per month, and you get to hear all my lecture type essential oil recordings. So if you want to learn more about essential oils, I have my Patreon. I will link it down below. I also have my podcast. Don't forget to check out my podcast every Sunday. It's at 10 a.m. Just search for Couch Wasabi on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Music. Okay? So now that we're done with all of that, I'm a little bit hyper right now because I'm having this very, very delicious cup of coffee from Aged Proper Coffee Roasters. Thank you so much again for sending your beans. This is a batch of Ethiopian beans and it's really very delicious. If you are into floral kind of coffee, go for this. I just made my own latte earlier and put a dash of salted caramel in there. So I have my cafe type coffee right in my home. Okay, so today we have Young Living's Deep Relief. I got this a few years back, perhaps 2 years ago. And this is not really available in your US catalog, not even here in the Philippines. I got this from the Canadian catalog. I hope it's in this book. Oh, there's none, but there's the roll-on in here. So Deep Relief actually in your regular US catalog comes in the diluted roll-on form or in the roller form. This one I got in pure essential oils form, straight from the Canadian catalog. Sobrang tinitipid ko siya kasi nga hindi siya available normally. And, you know, being someone who is an eternal sufferer of rayuma, I've been suffering from rayuma since I was young. Because when I was young, I had an accident which I think it was my right leg. I can't really remember anymore. It's part of my erased memory. Sometimes, you know, when you face a trauma, your mind automatically forgets about it. So, yun. May regression talaga. Nawala siya talaga. So, I don't remember anything about it. But according to my mom, na accident ako when I was really young, perhaps 1 to 2 years old. I don't really remember. And hindi ako makalakad for months. I don't know what happened, so maybe they got me into rehab or therapy. I really don't know. But I do remember a very faint memory of going to manghihilot. Yun lang, yung naalala ko. It's parang 1 episode lang. I don't remember that much. So, since then, as far as I could remember, as far as my consciousness can remember, I've always had rayuma. Every time when it's about to rain, every time may papasok na typhoon, I'm more accurate than Ernie Barong. You can write that down. Every time na uulan, sumasakit talaga yung leg ko. And it's been how I am ever since I was young. One of the reasons that also got me into essential oils, especially with Young Living, because I really loved their Pine Away. And when I saw this Deep Relief, I'm like, I gotta have that. I did all my power talaga to get my hands on this bottle. Kaya meron ako nito. And I think only one or two of my member nakakuha rin nito kasi sabay namin kinuha more or less. I used to hoard a lot of this. But now, okay na kasi, I don't know, hindi na ako masyado nirarayuma unlike before. But when I do it, it's very bearable naman. Okay? So normally, it's just painful for my right leg. So I think yun yung napilay. But I don't really remember much. Anyway, let's go back to deep relief, okay? We are again referring to Essential Oils Desk Reference for Animals. This book is sort of a limited edition na now because the company Life Science don't produce these books anymore. So, this is very valuable. Alright, so deep relief. Relieves muscle soreness and tension, soothes sore joints and ligaments, helps calm stressed nerves, and reduces inflammation. This powerful blend contains 9 essential oils, most of which are known for their anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving characteristics. Alright, so the others, it's explaining lang about the roll-on type, but we are talking about the pure oil type. This is something that you don't really diffuse kasi sayang. Why? Kasi meron siyang helichrysum. And helichrysum is one of the oils na mas okay pag topical application. Helichrysum is a really expensive oil and it's a really, really good oil for skin application, for cell regeneration, for healing. Kaya siya nandito. Kaya kapag dinifuse mo siya, medyo parang sayang. This is something that you don't really put in your diffuser, but to make blends with, for example, if you are planning to have a massage oil for pain, you can definitely use this. If you are preparing like this, a simple roller, you can totally use this. Yun yung application nito. I also see people diffuse Panaway. So since Panaway also has helichrysum, I don't recommend for you to diffuse it simply because sayang. Helichrysum really is very expensive. And if you're going to be diffusing it, why? Yun lang, sayang lang. And also, Panaway is not that cheap. Honestly, I reserve my Panaway for topical applications. And since it has wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint, it's really, really good as an anti-inflammatory. Number 2, it's really good pain-relieving blend of oils. Alright, going back to Deep Relief. Deep Relief has peppermint, lemon, balsam fir. It also has clove, copaiba, wintergreen, helichrysum, vetiver, and dorado azul. So parang yung Deep Relief is just your fortified version of Panaway. Kaya nga sinabi ko, if you can't get your hands on Deep Relief, go for Panaway. Smell-wise, I like the smell of Deep Relief better. Although okay din naman yung Panaway. Everybody loves Panaway, to be honest. When I was still doing my yoga practice regularly, I had this aroma yoga workshop at Yoga Plus years ago, and we prepared this really nice pain-relieving blend using Panaway, and everybody loves it. Like, even yung mga hindi pa gumagamit yung Young Living oils, they really loved it. So, Panaway is something na hindi ko talaga mapapaya. It's one of the good oils of Young Living, and this is like your fortified version of that. So, I keep this in times when hindi kinakaya ng sakit ng leg ko yung Panaway. But, you know, lately, I don't really have that intensely painful rheuma anymore. I'm not sure what is causing that, but I'm happy at least. All my sakit-sakit is honestly relieved. Like migraines, I don't really get much migraines na like before. No, a lot has changed since I've started using essential oils, and I may not put everything, all its credit and glory to essential oils, but perhaps also with, you know, my constant drive to live healthy. You know, you just improve your lifestyle, sleep early, sleep in consistent like length of time, eat healthily, you know, cut down all your processed meat consumption, cut down your meat consumption, cut down your dairy consumption. All those things perhaps would, you know, add up and somehow ease all your pains. And honestly, for me, it started with essential oils. When I got into rescuing and I got into essential oils and all those stuff, tuloy-tuloy na. It has been really a wonderful journey for me. That's why I still constantly seek for information, like updated information, new studies, how to do this, how to do that. I take courses here and there because it's that constant drive to make you live your life better, especially now that we are in this bubble of uncertainty. We don't even know when this will stop. All we have to do now is to make sure that we're all healthy, that our immune system is tougher than the virus out there. I don't really go out, to be honest. As much as possible, like whatever I can do online, I will do online. Number one, because number two, I hate lining up outside knowing that there's virus around. I don't want that. Alright, so there you go. Since this has lemon, it also noted here that it has possible sun sensitivity, pero you don't naman slather. I mean, it's just good to know that they also noted that here kasi nga meron siyang lemon. So, you might experience phototoxicity or photosensitivity when you use this under the sun, so just don't. But I think the main ingredient here are the wintergreens and the peppermints. And since it has copaiba versus your Panaway, walang copaiba, it has a really good anti-inflammatory and soothing property. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's bit about Young Living's Deep Relief. If you can't get your hands on this, just order the Deep Relief Roll-On. It's the same thing. Diluted lang yon. It's also one of my favorite oils. I think I had that before, pero naubos na yata. No, I had Breathe. I really love Breathe. Hindi pa siya ubos. But I normally buy kasi pure oils versus buying blends. So, yeah. Before we end this video, I just want to invite you guys to please join me this Sunday. I'll be having another special guest, and this time, import ito. This time, we're crossing the time zone, and my special guest will be Yvonne Mullins from Magic Soap Boutique. So she's based in the United States. We got her to talk about essential oils and eczema. So Yvonne has been specializing in formulating products using essential oils to manage her son's skin condition, and she has been very successful. She shared me how even her dermatologist, her doctor, is quite impressed about her products. And you know, the key ingredients that you can take note of if you are suffering from the same skin condition like eczema, psoriasis, or skin asthma, you better listen in because she got a lot of tips for you guys. The carrier oils that you should use, the essential oils that you should use. If you want to manage your son's hyperactivity at night, we also talked about that. And she's also having a giveaway in that episode. So be sure to listen in, join her giveaway. It's open worldwide. So I'm very excited for that. And don't forget to give me a follow on Spotify because I'd love to have you with me every Sunday at Live Well with Aromatherapist Jirbie Go. If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to get to know more about oils, more about Young Living oils, more about essential oils in general. Don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts at HappyOilerPH. I drop in a lot of essential oil information there. I also announce my workshop schedules there. And this October, I'm going to be having my free Young Living Essential Oil 101 class for all my members. So if you are under me or if you are under who's someone under me, you get to join that for free. Absolutely free. And I will be having another essential oil class that's open for all. And this is going to be sponsored by Zelaroma. So my Zelaroma Essential Oil 101 and Safety class will be on October 10. And I hope to see you guys on my next video.